Hey everybody, welcome back to a cold DeHaven family farm. We did have some warm weather, but that has disappeared, which is okay because most of our snow disappeared as well, and now the ground is frozen and it gives me the opportunity to work on some projects without having to plow roads through 3 feet of snow to get to the things that I want to do, like cutting some trees down, things like that. But that's not what today's video is about. You can see behind me, I have one of these doors closed. The Mini X is here. We got to get this started. We're going to be moving a shed today. It is super windy out, so I'm not going to do much recording outside where I'm talking. We will have some outside footage. I might have to put some music on it or something, just so you're not hearing the wind noise. And of course, we'll give you some shots in the cab as we move the shed. So the first thing we got to do here today is we got to get this started. It is probably about 10 degrees or less with the wind chill. So have a cold start here on the Kubota Mini X. And while that's warming up, we're gonna go over and bolt some D-rings onto the shed so we have something to pull from, and then we'll be ready to go. So let's go ahead and get this baby fired up. All right, everybody, watch your ears. Got a globe plug there. And away we go. All right, we got her fired up. Let's go prep the shed and get it ready to move. Guys, it's cold out here, so I'm here at the shed putting some these, they call them lashing rings, I call them D-rings, but they're the bolt-on style, you know, for tying equipment down and things. I got these at Napa. I don't remember how much they were. I got them for a different project and had them sitting around the garage, but basically on the 4x4 that runs under the shed, one of them, we put one, and then we're gonna go over, skip that one and go to that one, and we'll put another one there, and then we'll have 2 points to hook our chain to kind of lift and pull the shed. All right, we got our chain wrapped around the bucket. There's a few things in the shed. I moved them all to the back. I laid some of the stuff down so that hopefully as we drag it along here we won't wreck anything, and we'll see if our D-rings hold. Alright, well, I don't know how much of that last clip you saw because the battery died already. I probably, geez, I don't know, I filmed for 8 minutes maybe with it. And it's just that cold out, it kills these batteries. So I went and got another one. So here we go. Let's give this a shot here. Looks like it might be kind of, it was put there in the mud, so I'm kind of wondering if it's frozen in the... There she goes, she broke loose. It was definitely frozen in the mud there. Plus the machine's facing downhill, so that's fighting against this a little bit too. Oh, that corner over there is dragging in the mud. We got to get up out of it. We're in a hole right now. We got to get up out of this hole. I was originally going to use the skid steer here to move this. But given the location of the pad, I thought the excavator might end up being better. So we just gotta, that one side is dragging, we just gotta get it up out of the, we're not on wheels here. Not as easy as moving mobile homes on wheels. guys happen to watch Capper Outdoors there, they've been doing he's been working with his buddy Curtis on a project cleaning up a bunch of stuff, and he's got a Bobcat excavator. It's bigger than mine, but even though it's bigger than mine, I still don't think it'd be able to handle this job. Maybe if you get that new E42 there, Joe, maybe you'll be able to give me a run for my money here with my Kubota, but we'll see how that goes. This is definitely a Kubota project. I gotta have a little fun here today. I know the camera does not show grade whatsoever, but I am going, like I said, the boom is stretched out, rather the machine's tipped down the hill quite a bit forward, and we got those 4x4s digging in the ground there. If we were going the other direction, or you know, where the machine was facing downhill, the back was facing downhill, we'd be able to, or on the level, we'd be able to do this in one steady move. But just because of our ground conditions, we don't hardly have a level spot on this farm. Even our spots that look level are what you'd call rolling, you know, up and down type of thing. I don't know if you guys can see there near the bottom right hand corner of the screen, there's a stump that the shed is going to get caught on. There we go. I was just able to kind of lift it up over. I cut that stump down some this morning, but it wasn't enough. Well, I mean, it was enough, but it could have been better. We're getting close. It's been, like I said earlier, it's been so muddy that I had to wait for a day that everything was nice and frozen. Got a lot of cool videos coming up. I caught on that stump again. turn the shed and it's caught on the stump, but it doesn't want to turn. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Come on. I know. It was kind of dumb for me to not take care of that stump better. Well, let's see if I can back up. But we got a lot of cool videos coming. Got some really big trees that need to get taken down. Now that the ground's frozen, got a whole bunch of branches to move, all kinds of great projects, equipment work, tractors will be out, all kinds of good stuff coming. Just got to get off this stupid stump. Come on. I think I'm stretched out a little bit too far here. There we go. Woo. Let's not go too far. Let's not go too far, Mr. Shed. Now, if you didn't have a big piece of equipment, and not that this is a big piece of equipment, if you just had, you know, like a tractor, you could still move this shed, you know, using the same kind of method with the D-rings. Now I'm about ready to drop off the back of this pad here, which is a very large drop off, so I got to be careful that when I hit that pivot point, it doesn't jerk the shed too bad. There we go, just like that. But anyway, you could still do this same method, hook the chain up, but if you get yourself some either Schedule 40 plastic pipe or some steel pipes or even some logs, you'd be able to keep putting those underneath the shed and basically roll the shed on the log. So instead of trying to lift like I am, you just be straight up pulling. So that is an option if you don't have a skid steer or an excavator or something. You could just do it that way. So I gotta go check and see what it looks like on the pad if we're getting close on the other end. Alright, here's the back of the shed. I was hoping it wouldn't be so windy up here. Pretty much got it in place here where we're gonna be, I believe. I did end up bringing the skid steer up because of the way we came around the shed. The back end of the shed was too far that way, so I was able to just put the forks underneath it, lift it up, and kind of twist the end of the shed over. We'll take a quick walk around, loop around after, but again, the wind is kind of bad. But so I mean, that's another thing, you know, if you did it with a tractor and you had the shed on pipes or whatever, you could just easily slide it this way on the pipes before you took the pipes out, then use you know, some little jacks, jack the shed up and pull the pipes or the logs or whatever out. So again, you don't need all this big equipment to move a shed. It's just faster, you know, if you have it. So let's take a quick walk around here and show you. There's still some work to do here with the grading and things. The pad just kind of quickly got put in. I don't know if you can see down in the shadow there's some mud and stuff. All this is going to be gravel leading right up to the shed and around. But it was just so muddy when the pad got put in. There was just really no grading anything. I mean, you can just see that was all mud over there. The skid steer wouldn't even drive hardly up that incline right there in the grass anymore. So, but there she be. So Anyway, guys, it's cold out here, and we finished up the video here. I'm trying to get my glove back on. I know I'm shaking you around a bunch, so thanks for watching. Questions about moving sheds or farming equipment, whatever, if you just want to say hi in the comments, that's great too. Do that down below. Please don't forget the thumbs up, the subscribe button on your way out the door. Thanks for watching this video, and I sure hope to see you on the next one.